Alright, so here is the fall batch of Cornish cross chickens. And that's their mobile chicken pen. So it's 5x10, we've got wheels on the back and a rope on the front so you can kind of drag it around. We move it a length a day, so it kind of just covers what it didn't cover yesterday, if that makes any sense. And they eat the weeds or whatever's there, and they get their feed. They get their feed for 12 hours a day. It's in that hanging container up front. I have it on a chain that you can raise and lower, so it kind of adjusts for how big they are. So you raise it up a little bit. You don't want to have them stoop down too low. I just put it in there today. They were using the smaller pans over there, but they're eating too much, so you have to fill it up a second time during the day. And this one you can just go once. It's got these storm doors on it, so you can close those up when it gets real windy or rainy or whatnot, and they can kind of huddle in the back over there. And it's got 4 little clips, 2 for the ropes and 2 back here. And those you can throw a tarp over the top with bungee cords if it gets real rainy or stormy and you still want them to come out. But I was thinking about doing a permanent one. Put that on real quick last season. And these wheels here are a threaded rod with some nuts and washers on the side. A 2x4 holds it like 2 inches off the ground. Makes it easy to drag around, and you can take the wheel off when you get where you're going and let it lay flat. When they're big like this, they won't get out from the gap, but when they're small, they can get out. If you have predators that want to dig under it, it's also nice to leave it flat. I just leave them on because it doesn't really matter where we're at. But yeah, it works pretty good. And they seem to like it. They're 4 weeks old, like I said, right now. There's 16 of them in there. The last batch we had 25 of them, and when they were full weight, they probably could have used a little bit more room. They were fine, way better than commercial standards. But next time if I get that many again, we're going to build a second one of these. Let them roam around a little bit more. They're through their first feeding frenzy of the morning, so now they just kind of hang out and peck around. In the morning they attack the food. 4 weeks you can start telling which one's the hens and which ones are the roosters. It's a rooster on the far one's a rooster and the closer one's a hen. The comb gets more pronounced and redder, and the hens are a little bit pinker. There's a hen right there. Their feathers look real ragged right now, but give them about another 2 weeks and they fill in. They look real nice. Cornishes don't have as many feathers as like a regular egg-laying chicken anyways. I don't know if it's as many, but they lay different. Let's see, and there's Jaja over there. Brownie up there, kind of hanging out. Hopefully later this month they'll get to go to the breeder. We can get some use out of the milk stand. We tried to do it last year, but we missed their heat by probably a couple weeks. I was kind of putting it off because they were a year old, and made a last minute decision to take them, and it was too late. So hopefully this year they get to go and we can finally make some cheese.